Hi, I'm here today with a great musician. I've got Marty Ray. And my question to you is, I know that you're married, I know you've got 2 kids, you've got a really successful career. How do you manage to balance those two and keep them both thriving?
I think the most important thing for any person that has a family, especially in music, is to always put your family first, right? So people lose sight of that as they start, when they first begin on their journey in music or any career really. They say, well, I had to do this for now, for my family later. But usually what happens is the family's destroyed while you're doing this for now, for later, right? So then later there is no family, but you got the career, but you lost your family in the process. So I've always said, no matter what happens, I will not do anything for success. I won't give up my family for success. So I think if your mindset, if you prioritize properly, you always have a successful family first, and then that will make you successful, because being successful at home just, breeds success in the world. It just does.
Yeah, what I'm hearing from that is that successful home actually creates that safe foundation, that strong foundation, the pillars for you to be able to go out there and do what you need to make your career successful.
Well, what it does is there's a lot of failure, especially in the music business. I don't know about every business, but I know about the music business and the acting business. I'm an actor as well. So there's a lot of failure in that. You go through a lot of no's to get to a yes, and all those things in entertainment. So what it does to have a successful home life is it makes those denies or those failures easier to cope with, because you're not leaving one failure to another failure.
Yeah.
So you go home and you're embraced and you're loved, and you're like, hey, you know what? If nothing else, if I never make it in anything, I got an awesome family that I'm blessed with. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful. And I know that you're an out-of-the-box musician, and I know that you're very tenacious. Do you find that those 2 characteristics also bode well in family?
100%. I think that you should be so stubborn in your family that you are very intuitive and very attentive about everything that's going on. I'm a very protective father, and I'm a very in-tune dad with my children. I'm not saying with everybody, but I'm not saying I'm a guru. But my 2 daughters know that there's going to be discipline, and they don't even need discipline anymore. It's like when they're growing up, if you raise them and you teach them what's right and wrong, they just seem to figure it out later. Hey, this is what's good in life and this is what's bad in life. So now my 2 beautiful children are the best in the world. I mean, everywhere we go, people are like, man, your kids are so well behaved. And I'm like, I know, because I trained them. You know what I mean? I taught them how to act properly, and when you see, like, we were just in here, right? Now, I hate to talk about somebody, but the little child walking under, adults' feet could very easily be hurt. That would never happen with me, right? I would never have allowed that. My children know, like, if I'm walking, stay right here beside me. I think those things, kids register love by discipline. So I think as parents, we're supposed to be the same way. And when you do that, it really shows that my parents were that way. And I knew that they loved me dearly, because they didn't do it because they hated me. They did it because they loved me. The hatred is when you just don't have anything to do with someone. So I think a child registers that if there's an absent father, they register that as hate. I think so. Even some, I've heard this, I don't know this, but I've heard that sometimes children that are even like abused, they would rather be abused than ignored. And that's a crying shame. And it's very, when you think about it, it's very mentally boggling. But I don't know, I never was abused. So I feel so bad for the children that I see that don't have good home lives, and it just makes me sad.
Role models.
Yeah, it does.
All right, so for our viewers that want to know more about you, where can they find out more about you?
Everywhere, on every social media known to man. I'm there at Marty Ray Project in some shape, form, or fashion. It's Marty, MARTY Project, PROJECT.
All right, and with that, I want to say thank you for the difference you're making in the music world, but also for being a great model of what's possible with family.
Thank you so much.
And give you a hug. Ooh.
You're wonderful.